Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Nitrostorm here. Welcome back to Revive the Witch. So, Path Not Taken, the second season of Path Not Taken is about to finish soon. And I'm here to talk about my experiences and let's get right into it. So, first things first, as you can see, my total score is 34.9k, which hurts a lot. If you guys are in my position, I think it'll hurt for you guys as well. As you can see, I'm at the highest score that I can be without obtaining the maximum milestone of 35k, which is very sad because you'd think, oh, just get 100 more score on these two, but I've tried, guys, and it's pretty difficult, and I won't be able to do it unless I upgrade my characters. But I'm actually literally out of stamina. I even refreshed as well, and I'm literally out. If you take a look here, look, I'm literally out of stamina. I pretty much quote unquote wailed stamina today, and it wasn't enough, so it feels bad. But in any case, let's take a look at the teams that I've used. So firstly, we'll take a look at the clear record, and then we'll move on to builds. So for physical teams, I used a physical team for the weekly using Caledon, Solania, Catherine, and Tonel, with a sacrifice Brimstone just for the 10% stat boost. We used the physical team for daily 2 using your usual Saltstone team, but Ella is actually not my DPS. She was just there just to stall for time, and after she gets defeated, by the time Yui gets on, I'll have enough resources to survive and start dealing DPS and reaching that Arcana burst much faster. And then lastly, I use the physical team on daily 6, which is pretty much a direct copy of my weekly team, which uses Catherine, Solania, and Tonel. And then for the rest of the dailies, I use the same team. For my mage team, I used Dorin, Tonel with a sacrifice Saltstone, and then Maya as my magic DPS. So look at daily 1, a daily 3, and daily 5, pretty much the same composition. And for daily 4, it's a little bit different, but that's mainly because of the enemy that I was fighting at the time. If you take a look at the ranking list, daily 4, you find these guys. This guy hits pretty hard, he does a few single target attacks followed by an AoE, and the regen for that day was very slow, and so I needed to create something that would delay that for a little bit, hence why I created this team. So with this, my Yui would get hit a few times, and then he would AoE everyone, and then everyone would expectedly be defeated, and then these 3 will come out, and then I'll have enough resources to survive, get that toenail charge skill up, and move on. But yeah, if you've noticed, I've only used 6 different characters overall, and that being Catherine, Solania, Tonel, Maya, Dorin, and Yui, which is pretty nice, right? Pretty not that many characters used, albeit we had some sacrifices, but that's nothing big. Alright, so let's first take a look at their builds, and then we'll discuss further. So I can't really check anyone else except for my magic team, so we'll just go ahead and do that. So for the magic team, take a look at Dorin's stats. So you just build her DPS pretty much, just give her attack ring, stuff like that, armor that gives attack, and then offensive on the grail. She doesn't really do that much damage, but she does do a little bit. Every little helps when it comes to Path Not Taken, and so giving her good gear will definitely help you. And I made the passive level 2 because she has pretty good support potential. Moving on to Tonel, again passive level 2, as this is very very strong when it comes to Path Not Taken. That 1 chaos energy but every 2 seconds is very very clutch. Basically increasing your DPS hugely. And to build her, just give her as much attack as possible, get attack percent on your ring and your weapon, and then for the armor, get a flat attack upgrade on it. And then last but not least, we have Maya. As you can see, she's not really invested that much at all. I only went for level 4 second skill with an extra node after that, which gives like 600 or 700 attack, which I think is definitely worth getting. And then obviously for her build, you know, just give her offensive leaning passives, and that's about it. So, you know, pretty straightforward stuff. Let's take a move on to the other characters. So this is my Catherine that I would use for Path Not Taken. I do like using the attack ring, but of course HP ring also works. It's pretty much up to you. Solania procs her Blessing of Glory very often, so I thought giving her an attack ring would be more efficient. And besides, the ring has health percent on it, so you know it's a good trade-off anyway. For my Solania, I built her like this, so she is passive level 2. Again, you know, normally offensive leaning gear, just, you know, pretty straightforward. So for Catherine, I would like to make a passive level 2 someday, but I don't think it's as necessary as the character I'm going to mention soon. But before that, if we take a look at Yui, so the build that I usually give her is this axe, followed by the armor that Solania was using, followed by the ring that Solania was using. And then this is what her stats look. I've also made her passive level 2. She's very nice single target DPS for Saltstone. Of course, there's the new addition Kepler, but I don't have her in my composition, so there you go. Now that I've mentioned every character that I've used for Path Not Taken, this was the certain character that I was talking about. She is actually very strong in Path Not Taken as well, you know. You could say underrated a little bit. I mean, she is definitely strong, but for the most part, Dorin is pretty much used more than Metamorphosis is. But she actually does have this second skill that we shouldn't really be sleeping on, which is this second bit. Increases the effect of Borrow by 100%, as well as increasing all allies' damage or healing effect of the next active skill that they use by 70%. And that is 100% at level 5, 90% at level 4. And with that, over time, the damage between Yui and Metamorphosis compared to Yui and Dorin, I think you'll notice that Yui and Metamorphosis will end up dishing out more damage over time. Hence, when it comes to longer fights, using Yui and Metamorphosis would be a better combo. And that is what I was trying to farm in Path Not Taken, to try and get 100 more score on each of these. Like, I was trying to do 180, all of these maxed with 40% attack reduction, and I was actually getting close with Metamorphosis and Yui, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. If my Metamorphosis was passive level 2, I think I would have been able to do it. And then for this one, I was trying to do 30 seconds with, I think, with the reduction to health. And like that. I was trying to do it like this, and it didn't really work out, so that was pretty unfortunate. But yeah. Now, when it comes to the sacrifices, as I've done in Daily 4, if we take a look at them, as you can see, I've given them certain specific gears, you know, gear sets, gold rarities, and that is the water set, Peace of Mind, and for the other set, the Iron Willed set. Now, the main reason for this is that I needed to stall the game out a little bit, and since they're gonna get hit anyway and survive, I decided that I would give them sets that would benefit me if they do get hit. Now, this is a bit of RNG though, so if you are really planning on getting these procs, you would have to probably restart a lot of times in order for it to work. I just put them there just for that chance, but I wasn't really expecting it in the first place, so if it did proc, then it's good for me. If it didn't, it's fine. But yeah, this is really good if you're planning on sacrificing characters just to get that extra order skill or extra chaos, just to cheese that stage a little bit, you know, get that small edge that would have been the difference between you getting the score that you needed and the score that you could have got but didn't. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think I've covered what I needed to cover for my experiences. I'll let you guys know down in the pinned comment if I missed anything. Hopefully you guys found this useful. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below what you thought about this video, or if it helped you. I am planning on making a personal, my opinion, tier list for Path Not Taken, you know, just listing out characters that I think are, you know, at the top and stuff like that, and why. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. In any case, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.